The Great Mathematician by Ed Jansen. There once lived a man who traveled from town to town teaching the wonders of math. As he entered the town, he'd gather the people by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Great Mathematician, and I'm here to teach you the wonders of math." He'd bow, and they'd applaud him. He began, "The first wonder of math is that 3 plus 3 equals 6." And they applauded. "And the second wonder of math is that 4 plus 4 equals 8. And they applauded again. "And the third wonder of math is that 5 plus 5 equals 11. And they applauded. He would then pack up his things and go on to the next town, teaching the wonders of math. Until one day he got word that the master mathematician was going to be in the next town where he was going to teach the wonders of math. He was a bit nervous and excited about meeting the master because he really wanted to impress him. As he entered the town, he was looking to see if he could spot the master, even though he didn't know what the master looked like. Well, he began as usual, hoping the master was in the audience. "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Great Mathematician, and I'm here to teach you the wonders of math." They applauded. He said, "The first wonder of math is that 3 plus 3 equals 6, and they applauded. And then the second wonder of math is that 4 plus 4 equals 8, and they applauded again. And the third wonder of math is that 5 plus 5 equals 11, and once again they applauded. He looked around to see if the master would come forward, but alas, he did not. So the great mathematician packed up his things and headed for the next town. As he was walking down the road, he felt someone tap him on the shoulder. He turned around and saw a woman and said, "Yes?" She replied, "You're the great mathematician, aren't you?" And he said, "Yes, and who are you?" She replied, "I'm Patricia, the master mathematician." He said, "You? A woman?" She smiled and nodded yes. "Well, were you in the last town where I taught the wonders of math?" He said, "Yes, I was." "Well, what did you think?" She said, "I think you like to teach math." The great mathematician responded, "I love to teach math. It's my life." She said, "You do it well." "Oh, thank you, master. That means a lot to me," he said. She smiled and said, "I can see how much you enjoy teaching it, so there are a few things I'd like to share with you." "Sure, what is it?" he said. "Well, you're correct when you say that 3 plus 3 equals 6, and you're also correct when you say that 4 plus 4 equals 8. But you're mistaken. 5 plus 5 does not equal 11. 5 plus 5 equals 10. The great mathematician was deeply disturbed by this. He dropped to his knees and cried out to God, "I was wrong. 5 plus 5 does not equal 11. 5 plus 5 equals 10. To which she reached her hand down to help him up and said, "Today you have become a better mathematician." Ladies and gentlemen, we spend our entire lives proclaiming how right we are about our assumptions and the things we believe. And you know what? We're stuck right where we are. In fact, one of the best ways to grow, to become better mathematicians, better mothers, better fathers, sisters, brothers, better human beings, is to look for where we are wrong, own it, and change. We can't believe the lie that if we admit we are wrong, we become less than we were, and replace it with the truth. When we admit we are wrong, we become better than who we were.